Are you thinking about moving to the Palm Springs area and you don't know where the windy areas are? Well, I think you're going to need to watch this video because there's a lot you need to know. My name is Tommy Jordan and I'm your Palm Springs area real estate agent. So why is Palm Springs so windy? Well, the Palm Springs area sits between two major mountain passes. You have the San Jacinto Mountain and the Santa Rosa Mountains. The space between those two mountains is known as the San Gorgonio Pass, and this is where a lot of the wind gets funneled through. We're gonna get a little nerdy. The heat caused by the desert sun creates a lot of low pressure systems, and wind goes from the high pressure areas to the low pressure areas in the valley. This is how wind travels from the beach to the desert areas, and why a lot of times in the day, the afternoons will usually be a little windier. So if you like to play golf or go outside, do a little sports, I guess I'm jogging right now, try to do your activities in the morning. By the way, if you're interested in learning about the housing market, the Palm Springs area, make sure to hit that like button. It helps this video do better, and also subscribe to stay up to date whenever I post. I'm going to show you where the windy areas are. So on this map right here, this red outline, that is Palm Springs, and you'll see Highway 111, if you didn't know, takes you through the entire Coachella Valley for the Palm Springs area. Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, Indian Wells, Bermuda Dunes, La Quinta, Indio, Coachella. So if you take Highway 111, you can see the whole desert in a couple hours. It's a pretty quick trip. So here in Palm Springs specifically, where the windy areas are usually right up here by Vista Chino. So anything north of East Vista Chino gets a lot more windier than South Palm Springs. This is why typically it's a lot more expensive in the southern parts of all the different cities. For example, South Palm Springs will be a lot more expensive. Over here in Cathedral City, South Palm Desert gets really pricey. Indian Wells is just pricey overall because it's right up here against the mountains. Same with La Quinta. As a good rule of thumb, usually anywhere along this 10 freeway, it's going to be a lot more windy, right? Especially north of the 10 freeway. You have this pass right here through Whitewater, and that's where it gets really expensive. I mean, let me show you here in North Palm Springs. It's literally called Windy Cove here over in North Palm Springs. But I do have some good stuff to say about living closer to the freeway over here by the 10. There's a new community in Palm Desert, okay? It's put on by Woodbridge Pacific Group. That's the builder. University Park. And I actually went there last week with my family. I saw a subscriber that we've been helping, my team and I, so that's so awesome. And I really like this community a lot. It is closer, a little closer to the freeway, but in my opinion, the price, the quality of construction, the amenities, honestly, I would live there myself. Because here's the real thing. With the windy season, usually it's the worst between spring and summertime, right? So after that little seasonal kind of shift, where temperatures are either really hot or really mild, it's not that bad. It's not that windy. But, going from spring to summer, as we see the pressure, right? The high pressure, the low pressure, we have really cold air, the hot air. It creates a lot of wind. So there's just nothing you could do about it. But if you're looking for a deal on homes, you could still find really great properties around that 10 freeway, not in the southern parts of town. If you're buying the home as a vacation rental, usually it doesn't matter. You're renting that home out throughout the year. People who are booking don't normally even know the time of year and when it's windy. So yeah. Also, if it's a seasonal home for you and you're there just during the prime time, then it really doesn't matter because you usually leave town before summer or spring even hits. Now, if you're planning to relocate here and live year round, I think it's important for you to come and stay during the windy months like we're having now. But to be honest, I've lived in Palm Desert, La Quinta, and it gets windy sort of everywhere when the wind is really bad. If you found this video enjoyable, make sure to like and subscribe. And also, if you're thinking about moving to the area, I would love to help you. My contact information is below, and have a great day.